So I pray for my Uncle Barry and Aunt Kay. I know I used to gather together with our family here in Southern California on various holidays, including Thanksgiving, of course. And Kay and Barry would be there, but for a long time now, they won't correspond with me. They won't talk to me. They won't send Christmas letters, things like that. Even though I send them things, and for a while I even left gifts for them, Christmas gifts. And they're going to be at the family gathering again this Thanksgiving, uh, but I won't be there because it's too awkward. But I recently sent my dad, who's a pastor, a Christian pastor, an email saying or asking him to pray for them, and actually encourage them, in a nice way, to be gracious towards me. We're all sinners. We're all forgiven sinners. Nobody can deny that as Christians, and that's the creed we recite as well. So to think of yourself as perfect or better than others, holier than thou, etc., and look down on me or others as sinners is wrong as Christians, especially at Thanksgiving when we're trying to be thankful and gracious and grateful. And I also extend that to my brother Steve. He's become a successful person in the secular sphere as a school principal, making six figures even. So, but the problem is that success in the secular sphere also breeds self-righteousness, a sense of self-righteousness, or it can do so unless you're very, very cautious and careful. The rewards, monetary rewards, and backslapping, and all the cronyism that comes with it, can really make you big-headed and think that you've done something great. You're more successful because you're a better person and you're wiser and more hardworking and all those things that go with it. It's and you actually become the tendency to become justified by works. Thinking you can be justified by works rises up, and it's very, very dangerous for the Christian person working in the secular sphere. I know we teach it at the Christian colleges that I've attended, and even in a lot of the churches. They say, yeah, you can be a good Christian. You can be Christian where you are, root where, or bloom where you are planted, and things like that. We're always telling the Christians in the pews that they can be Christians right where they are. They don't have to become ordained pastors or missionaries or evangelists. They can just be good Christians. But I don't know. I'm not sure if that. I think it's theoretically it is true on paper. But I'm just wondering if it's just too much to handle for most people. You tend to start to think yourself as a good person. You're successful because you're good. You forget that you're a sinner. You probably haven't done any big sins of commission. Obviously, you haven't committed any felonies and murder and anything like that. But what about sins of omission? And sins of lacking to be evangelical, you actually proclaim in the name of Jesus, saying Jesus is Lord out loud. I just don't know. I just want to send this out as a caution to Christians in the secular sphere who are successful, becoming self-righteous and starting to think that you're actually better than others because of your success. In fact, those who are working in the secular sphere and successful, get all the monetary awards and nice working conditions, are actually the ones who should be more grateful because of the job they have. The job they have comes from grace. It's not something they've earned. Somebody has been nice to them and decided to keep them on board. And it's not because they're so great. That's for sure. I know that. I've worked in the secular sphere myself. It's any success comes from those around you who decide they want you on board or not. And it's not because you're so good, it's because you fit in with their way of doing things. Could be race related, could be ethnic, could be even religious related, you know. So we need to be cautious about that. It's a warning. Anyways, happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas.